Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial for the new version of Board Game Blender Kit, version 1.5. Not a very big one this time. The main thing that we have here is a new angle to show your board game. So obviously you could move the camera and do whatever you want with it and show it from any angle that you want, but to make it easier I made just two default ones. One is the square view, which is very good for showing all the components. This is like the main image you want to have at the start of a crowdfunding campaign that shows everything the game has to offer. And then if you want to switch to banner view, you click Control 0 or set camera to view, and then change this to 1920, whatever resolution that you want. And then we have this sort of nice angle which mainly shows the box. You usually want to maybe even bring the box a little closer so people can see the actual product, see how big it is, and leave some space here on the right for any info, which could be either the logo or the call to action or any sort of messaging that you want to include there. Regarding new assets, that we don't have too many, we added the Tuckbox. Honestly, I'm having a hard time finding any assets which we don't have already, so any suggestions as usual are welcome. We have an open and close version, and these, very similar to the main box, could easily be changed. You go over here to the material. Here you can change the texture. Here you can change the color, which obviously will change only the color of everything that doesn't have to do with the actual cover, the actual packaging of the box. Okay, so in this case it's black, so the color is black. And once you have your texture on, you just go to UV editing, and just like with the box, select each side in turn. Just a moment. Yep, you select each side in turn and adjust as needed. Okay, so if you don't know how to do this, then look at the box tutorial and it should explain how to do that. I haven't done these videos for a while, so a few more additions which you might have overlooked previously is now we have different types of ground. Okay, some games are very thematic, so we might want to have a forest ground. Okay, so right now we see it's a little bit too stretched out, so we need to enter it. Then we get this whole mess, but what you specifically want to look like is for a mapping node and scale. Okay, and that's when you just grab the scale and bring it down, or up, sorry. There we go. And now we have nice grassy ground. We could have here snow. Okay, again, same thing up. And then we have a nice flowy, snowy ground here. What else do we have? Oh, and we have sand. I hate sand. Another addition which we brought is, just bring in the white floor, is the studio floor. Now, compared to the other ones, this is a whole 360 sort of half cone thing. And this is good for images which you do not want to have any sort of background, like the HDRI background, or you just want one single uniform color. So you just place that. You should probably delete your floor or make it invisible. And then you basically should have a very uniform color in your background. And you can obviously change the color to whatever you want. Okay. And it'll just have just a bit of shading to make sure it's a little bit realistic. If you want just a complete single color background, I would just recommend doing without anything and going here to film and transparent. And then you can, in Photoshop or whatever, just put a single colored background. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out at info@kaganproductions.com, or just reply to the newsletter if you're not on it. Go to kaganproductions.com and you can sign up. And yeah, hope you have fun.